How's it going? Dave here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you 3 habits that every guitarist should be doing, and this is applicable to all ability levels. So the first habit would be to record yourself. Recording yourself is really important. When you record yourself, you can hear things in your playing that you wouldn't have noticed if you were just in the moment and playing. So maybe your bending is a little bit out of tune, maybe your vibrato is a little bit expressionless. Maybe you're hitting open strings when you should just be playing one note, or maybe you're playing a chord and a few of the notes are dead. All these things will be noticed when you record yourself, and then you can hone in on those things and just improve the little tiny details that are not quite there yet. When you're recording yourself playing, it's really important to get some good audio quality so you can hear all the intricacies of your tone and your playing. So I suggest going straight into an audio interface, into a digital audio workstation like GarageBand. When you're recording yourself, I suggest getting the best audio quality, so record yourself into a digital audio workstation. You'll need an audio interface, and you can use software like Reaper, GarageBand, Cubase, Logic, Pro Tools, etc. etc. You should also be recording yourself with a video camera. You can do this on your smartphone. The quality is not as important here. What you want to be doing is looking at your posture and your technique. Are you tensing your arm up when you're playing? Is your wrist like this when you're playing so you can't get to the strings? There's lots of different things you can look at. Also, look at videos of your favorite guitarists and guitarists that you really admire and see what they're doing, and make sure you emulate the good aspects of their playing. One final benefit of recording yourself playing guitar is that you get to see how you've improved over time. You can look at a video from a year ago and be like, wow, I was awful back then, and it gives you a really good sense of achievement and accomplishment, which keeps you going and keeps you wanting to play and improve even further. The second habit that all guitarists should partake in is practicing with a metronome. This is one of the most important things you can do as a musician. I always am astounded every single time I give a student the task of using a metronome for the first time, and they struggle to start off with, but then you just see their playing just go as soon as they start using a metronome, and they'll be hesitant to use a metronome for other techniques and things, and as soon as I get them to use a metronome again, their playing just goes. Playing with a metronome has lots of benefits, the main ones being timing. Oftentimes you'll kind of lack a sense of where the beat is. If you're not using a metronome, you'll lack the awareness of a pulse, and a metronome will really help you hone in on that. And it can also help you understand how subdivisions like 8th notes, 16th notes, 8th note triplets, 16th note triplets, septuplets, quintuplets, how all of those things fit into the pulse. I'd suggest getting an app on your phone. It's free. It's called Soundbrenner, and basically it has a standard metronome. You can change the tempo and everything. You can tap the tempo. And it also has subdivisions in there like triplets and 8th note triplets, 16th note triplets, 16th notes, 8th notes, all of those, so you can really hear how those subdivisions fit into your pulse and your beat. As well as timing, it improves your speed. So any guitarist that you've heard that shreds really quickly, I can guarantee that they started off with a metronome and started off really slowly. The great thing about a metronome is that you can start at a speed that's really quite doable for you and increase the speed in increments that you don't notice. So you don't even notice the fact that you're getting quicker until like you really increase the speed. And then by then you've improved so much from where you first started. And if you can track this every day, just write down a little note of where you are. That's another measurement of a sense of accomplishment and improvement that you can use to motivate yourself to keep going. And one final benefit of using a metronome when you practice is that you'll be able to play along with a click if you're in a recording setting, which is super important, because if you can't play along to a click in a recording setting, the whole thing is screwed. The third and final thing every guitarist should be doing is setting goals for practice that are relevant and making sure that practice is aimed towards those goals. So what do I mean by relevant goal? Well, a relevant goal for someone who wants to be a session player would be to learn to sight read. A relevant goal for someone who wants to just have fun on guitar and play other people's songs is to learn other people's songs. You don't want to be learning to sight read if all you want to do is just play other people's songs. And for example, maybe you don't want to learn how to sweep pick if you're going to be playing country music. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe you do. Maybe you want to do some sweep picking country. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, so say I have 3 goals here. So I want to learn Wonderwall. I want to learn to sweep pick at 300 beats per minute, and I want to learn to sight read. There's 3 goals there, so I divide the time I have in a day to practice by 3. So if I have an hour a day, 20 minutes goes on each of those things. So those were my 3 tips for guitarists. Every guitarist should be doing these things. Are there any other things that I left out in this video? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.